Don't mock the fucking deaf guy or he'll report us to HR.
Be Lieutenant Murphy.
You've heard that statement made, though.
Yes.
How about the next comment I'm going to go into is, hey, fucking deaf guy. Have you ever heard him just call him, turn up your fucking bell tones?
Yeah, that was the same time frame.
Still, Lieutenant Murphy?
Yes.
No vulgar language?
Not that I heard.
Discussion, okay.
No.
Are we on a fucking riot? And who needs ink and who needs a good idea to be? There's a giant ass fucking printer and the computer where you ready to roll?
If you replace the battery, yeah. The computer would never issue.
Motherfucker. So I can go down and erase that off the board. We fucking know.
We have a
That
new
is-
HR director today. Let's try to stay out of her office for at least the 3 days, right? That gets us the whole week.
Heck, he takes care of himself.
Isn't that movie?
Jerry's kind of a dick to us, and we were like,
Yeah.
when I go in on second shift, I sit the fuck down. On purpose.
All right.
On purpose.
Okay.
So, gotta smack a shit out of
Way
him.
easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That's true.
Stupid men.
There you go, you stupid men.
The problem with police in general, everywhere, is they don't like change particularly.
Right.
And when they do, it takes a while to let go of tools that they're so ingrained in like the everyday things that they use. When you make a change, it's difficult for them to, for whatever reason, not saying it's right, that's
Right.
just the nature of the people who work
Yeah.
in a law enforcement profession.
My concern one day they'll be caught in a compromising situation where they can't play something that they have and they've lost the evidence.
Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen probably, and then they'll start using the new system.
And that's why some things I'll let go, but some I won't.
Yeah, that's when I was at Columbus, some officer went in and like to some system and erased like 100,000 public records because they didn't know what they were doing because it was in an old system. And what do you know after that? They started using the new one that was backed up to all these cloud servers. So unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens.
And I'm willing to keep speaking and take the hit to protect the city for that, to do the right thing. But I'll admit, I get frustrated.
Oh yeah, seems frustrating. Yeah.
When you can see the whole thing. But
But see, think about it this way. So you put all that information in an email, which is public record. I like to think about it this way when I'm typing an email. Would I want the newspapers or local news stations to get that information and blast it across the nation? If the answer is no, then I don't put it in an email.
it seems like no one wants to fix the problem. And that's the frustration.
Maybe they don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
We're getting a new mayor in January, so I can tell you that there are a lot of things that are going on with the city that are just essentially like status quo, as is, things are on hold, we're not going to spend money, like we're just maintaining a level to keep this city running. And that's what happens when you work in a political environment and administrations are turning over. I don't know how many administrations turned over in your prior employment,
Right.
but they have turned over numerous times in all the cities I've worked in. And this is the time of year when a new mayor is going to come in at the end of the year. Nothing happens. Literally nothing gets done. It's just,
Okay.
here's our baby.